Shah, Sheriff Conquerage, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and their respect to the brother teaching and preaching the truth all over the globe worldwide. To the sky that led to the sky throughout the four corners of the globe, they have repented and turned back to the ways he hired by Shimei Shah. To you I give a sincere shalom. Coming back into another lesson. And this lesson is going to go into a video that I seen yesterday. With this Ronald Dalton character, and how he really don't believe in the so-called UFOs. Scoffing at what the Israelites been teaching and everything else. And Ronald Dalton, in a sense, he really saying what the two-thirds of Israel truly feel. They really don't believe in salvation, that's going to come for the Israelites, but particularly the elect. The scriptures tell us, let not the incredulity of them that trouble you. And incredulity basically means unbelief. And really, this Ronald Dalton, he really has unbelief. He doesn't believe, that we're the true biblical Israelites in a sense. He doesn't believe that the chariots, which he inwardly call UFOs, are going to come back and going to save the Israelites, but particularly the elect. And his thought, and he put it, in some of our comments, that what we believe in, the chariots, the so-called UFOs, is pretty stupid. That's what he believes, and that's really a lot of you two-thirds, man. A lot of you two-thirds really don't believe in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You quit to say, we believe in God, but the scriptures say that you have a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. And a lot of you denying the power of Yahweh Shemai Shah because you really don't have no faith. Hebrews 11:6 tells you without faith it's impossible to please him. He that comes to him but have to believe that he is, and he's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you Israelites, you don't have no belief like this guy. He put out this document, called Hebrews from Nero, something along those lines. And as if you see the brother comment on, now you see not the brother, you see that dude comment on the video, man, it'll hell you believe that this guy does not believe that really he doesn't believe that we're Israelites at all, man. He really doesn't. But just to say that the UFO so-called UFO doesn't exist, which there are the chariots, the vehicles that the angel control, you're a low-level thinker. You said some mess like that. And here it is, if you go and type in, so-called UFOs classified, something along those lines, you got the news people, the news people are talking about the so-called UFOs, so-called chariots. You know what I'm saying? They say so-called chariots, a lot of people so-called UFOs, but they really the chariots of Yahweh Shemai Shah. And you even got the news people talking about you. We got them. You even got people recording the chariots on camera. So what is this guy talking about, man? This shows you the unbelief that's going on in the nation of Israel, man. Here it is, the vehicles, the UFOs, so-called, it's the salvation for the house of Israel. And you got guys like the Ronald Dalton and many more Israelites are talking crap, talking mess about the chariots, man. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it, he's really on a low level, and he's very confused. You know what I'm saying? And what if, the Israelites on the scene, will he be out here making a document, or will he have a little 15 minutes of fame, whatever. And a lot of these Jakes out here, you understand what's really going on in the spirit. A lot of these people are talking about the Israelites because the fact of the matter, they look at it as a popular trend. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're looking at this as, because a lot of these people, these people probably went to quote unquote Christian church, what have not. They never dove into the scriptures, man. They never dove into the scriptures. They never talked about, the quote unquote chariots or anything. You know what I'm saying? To the men of the Lord, the Hebrew Israelites, started with the apostles and the elders, went into these things. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These Jakes, they, particularly this guy, he really have a hard time believing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Saying that where's the spaceship? What's some kind of spaceship said? He must not be, must not been on YouTube or anything. You can literally look the stuff up and you can see thousands upon thousands of videos of people actually recording the chariots, man. They actually recording the chariots right there on their smartphone, man. So really, guys like Ronald Dalton, man, they really have unbelief. You see, and this guy really is capitalizing on the Hebrew way, because of the fact of the matter, they look at it as a popular trend. And really, the prophecy got you people tuning in to the Hebrew Israelites, because a lot of you people out there, man, y'all want to study what was being taught. You know what I'm saying? What was being taught by the men of the Lord, y'all didn't care. But now all of a sudden now, this word had reached to the gate of the nobles, and you had this situation with Kyrie Irving and Kanye West. Now all of a sudden, all these all these people want to tune in about the Israelites, man, particularly our people. So you probably have taught your family members, tell them that they was Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't believe it. They didn't believe what you were saying. But then all of a sudden, Kanye West and Kyrie Irving come out saying that we're the Hebrew Israelites, and you know what I'm saying? The stuff that they're doing. Now all of a sudden, everybody think they're a scholar at the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You people ain't a scholar at the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? Unless you somebody how about Shemal Shah, guess what? You ain't a scholar of nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not on a level. You know what I'm saying? You got these people there because you can have a smartphone, or you have a phone and you can just press record. That doesn't make you an expert in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Because when you first come in the truth, man, we got to sit down and about to be taught. We didn't understand the precepts of the scriptures until we sat down and talked about actual prophet. The men of the Lord. We didn't come into we didn't come into this thing thinking we know everything. Because first and foremost, we had to unlearn all the stuff that Christianity had taught us. Yes, majority of the Israelites came out of Christianity. You know what I'm saying? We had to unlearn all this stuff we learned in Christianity, and we had to get the milk of the true knowledge, the milk of the scriptures first. We had to be reprogrammed, in the spirit to get these things, and that's the reason why this guy Ronald Dalton, he's spewing out all this madness, because he has been reprogrammed to bring out, to understand what the men of the Lord are actually saying. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't understand. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't understand what's going on. The only thing he see that the Hebrew Israelites are waking up. He see that what we teaching is a hot what we teaching through spirit. About Shemal Shah, you know what I'm saying? And this guy, he has a problem with it, man. He even went to a point, talking about Pharaoh. And when he mentioned the word chariots, he think that the men of the Lord, when we see the word chariot, he think we talking about the spaceship. No, yes, chariot does mean, mean so-called spaceship in one sense, but also if you read in another sense, chariots also mean literal horses that Pharaoh then rolled apart to chase after the Israelites. You have to have the spirit working with you to differentiate between the two. You know what I'm saying? And this guy, he doesn't, he doesn't understand the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Like Yahushua said that ye hear not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of the Most High. And this guy really hearing the scriptures because he spew out a lot of madness. Every time he turn around, this guy he's spewing out madness. And a lot of these Israelites feel the same way that this run a dog character feels, man. They don't have no belief in Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah. That's the reason why when you listen to them, a lot of them broke up against the scriptures because they had no belief in Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah no way. Because of what we're teaching through the spirit by Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah has these people in an uproar, has these people mad and upset because they had no faith in the Most High and the Son. They had no faith in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And they praying that we're wrong. And really, a lot of them really want to stay in this wicked rulership. Jay has a love affinity for the heathen nations. And I believe that this guy, Ronald Dalton, I believe that he has a affinity for these heathen nations as well, man.
After half a mile, turn left.
Because you can see what these people are teaching, man. They teaching an off doctrine. They're not even lined up with the scriptures. And like going back earlier, this guy think that every time we see the word chariot, we believe that it's talking about the quote-unquote UFOs Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah. But some of these scriptures, you see chariot, it's literally talking about the horses, man. And that word chariot you see in the scriptures, when Pharaoh was coming out the Israelites, those actual horses, horses and things of that nature that were coming out the Israelites. Because if it was the quote-unquote UFOs and everything else, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Yahweh Hashem and Hashai can do that, but it wouldn't make sense because guess what? The scriptures say that, Pharaoh's army had drowned in the Red Sea. You know what I'm saying? How would they drown in the Red Sea if they were flying? Really doesn't make sense, guys. So when you talk about his horsemen and his horses, they're talking about literally actual horses because they got on horseback, you know what I'm saying, and they went out to the Israelites. And so this guy's pretty lost, and he's lost in his process of thinking. And so a lot of you jakes out there, man, you got to stick with the true men of the Lord, who the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah has the true message for his people, man. And we're at the time period that we should let unbelief hinder us, man. Because unbelief is going to cause a lot of you Israelites not to be beamed up in the chariot, man. Because a lot of you Israelites, you really have unbelief in the scriptures. You really deny the power of Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah. And you even have Israelites, they know that they're Israelites. They know that, I ain't saying no, but they seen it in the scriptures that these chariots are our salvation, and yet they go around saying that if you went on your sky daddy to come back and save you, you just wasting your time. And that shows you right there, these people don't have no belief in Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah. You know what I'm saying? They deny the power thereof. You know what I'm saying? Just like, this God of one body and Satan is the brother called. He even denied the miracles of Yahweh Shah. And he even came out and said that if you waiting on your sky daddy to come back to save you, you basically wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? And around the dog, you know what I'm saying? It's really like those guys, man. They don't believe in salvation of Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah. They don't believe that Yahweh Shem
After half
Shah
a
gonna
mile,
work a
continue
miracle
straight ahead.
in this time period. But yeah, you know, we shouldn't let unbelief or anything stop us from teaching the word of Yahweh Shem Shah. Believe that he's gonna come back and he's gonna do what he said he's gonna do. Like I said, you know, Jake really had a hard time accepting
After a quarter of a mile, continue straight ahead
because they
towards about
really hoping
365.
and praying that we're wrong in what we're teaching. Because the fact of the matter, these people don't have no power in believing
Now
the words of
continue straight
Yahweh
ahead.
Shem Shah. Because if they did, you know what I'm saying, if they did, they wouldn't be up here spewing out all this madness.
After
You
3/4
know what I'm
of a
saying?
mile, turn left.
They would believe that Yahweh Shah gonna come back and he gonna redeem his people. But guess what? They don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like this, you know, it really gets you angry. But then in a sense, you know what I'm saying, we should get angry because the scripture prophesied that these people, you know, the unbelief in Israel is real strong. You know what I'm saying? It's real strong. To sit back and deny the salvation of
After
Israel.
a quarter of a mile, turn
And
left
so,
towards US
so
23.
about us believing that Yahweh Shem Shah, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna come back, he's gonna save his people via the quote unquote chariot, the quote unquote UFO.
Now turn left.
You know what I'm saying? These people have a hard time believing it. This guy have a hard time believing it. He even, you know, really at the point of mocking what was being taught. Saying, okay, where these chariots? Did the Israelites take them and bury them? You know what I'm saying? Really, these people just, they hate what, they want to pray that we're wrong at the end of the day. Everything that the man of the Lord is saying to his men power of Yahweh Shem Shah, it has been coming to pass. Like I said, you know, Jace really have an issue with the scriptures. They really have an issue with Yahweh Shem Shah at the end of the day. Because Jake will go out and they go out and say these things, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about what the heathen nation talking about. We know they ain't got salvation anyway. But it gets very disheartening when you hear Jake sit up there denying the power of Yahweh Shem Shah. And here it is, you know, these prophecies being up, you know what I'm saying? These prophecies coming to pass. And Jake still sitting there talking noise. Jake still is sitting there in denial. Why? Because they don't believe. They don't believe in Yahweh Shem Shah. They don't believe in the scriptures. They will tell you, oh, I believe in God. I believe in God. I believe in God. No, you don't. You don't believe in Yahweh Shem Shah. You don't believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You really don't. Because anytime you know, the men of the Lord through the Spirit power Yahweh Shem Shah bring out, you know, topics that are in the scriptures, you people turn around and you deny. You always have some smart thing that you have to say. Why? Because you don't believe in the scriptures. Like Yahweh said, I quoted before and I'll quote it again. Ye do err, you know, not knowing the scriptures nor the power of the Most High. You don't know, you know, you're an error, man. This from a dog character, he's an error. You know what I'm saying? He may got this doctrine, Hebrews, Negroes, and this guy saying this stuff about the chariots and saying that, you know what I'm saying, we're quote unquote stupid because we believe in the chariots. Yeah, what they say about what this guy is putting out. This guy is you know, documentary is not even going worth watching. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna leave you in a confused state because this guy doesn't really believe. He doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these people, they want to capitalize on you know what I'm saying, on the Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a popular and trending topic. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these Christians that that didn't go into the Bible, never went into the scriptures, never wrote down who Esau, Edom is, and all that stuff. Now you see them trying to go into the scriptures and trying to go into Paleo Hebrew, and they getting the stuff all wrong, man. They getting the scriptures and things all wrong. You see? Why? Because the fact of the matter, that these people really don't believe in the scriptures. And like I said, you know what I'm saying? They denying the power of Yahweh Shema Shah at the end of the day. That's the reason why these people have no problem, you know what I'm saying? They have no problem trying to go on the scriptures and so-called trying to break things down. They break them down incorrectly. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, if you don't, you know, just because you have a recorder on your phone, a camera on your phone, and you can press record and sit down in front of it and talk, that doesn't make you an expert in the scriptures. That doesn't make you knowledgeable in the scriptures. You know, 1 Timothy 2:15 tells us to study to show thyself approved unto the Most High. For a workman need not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. You know what I'm saying? You know, just because, like I said, just because you sit before a camera and you spew out madness, you spew out your madness, it don't make you knowledgeable of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of Jays, they just need to sit down and just be quiet, man. Because, you know, these people just really and truly, they just have unbelief at the end of the day. You know, yeah, you know, it's beautiful seeing how people come to realization that they're Israelites. But a lot of them, they, you know, from particular scriptures, you know, a lot of them, they don't really have, they really have unbelief. You know what I'm saying? They know they're Israelites, but, you know, when you bring out certain things like the chariots and all that, our people don't believe it. It is that our people really don't believe in the chariots, but you believe that you're going to just magically disappear somewhere. You know, they were taught in the Christian church, you know, so-called rapture doctrine. But you really strongly believe that you know, you're going to just be going on your normal day, and then all of a sudden you're going to just disappear if you believe in quote-unquote Jesus Christ. Which the scriptures don't even back that up, man. But that's stuff that we were taught in the Christian religion. And a lot of us who is in that Christian religion, in that well-kept monument of failure, you know what I'm saying, we really believe it. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because we didn't know about the chariots in scripture, so we weren't taught that. We believed what the pastor had said, and that was that. We didn't go back and study scriptures. We didn't do like the Church of Berea did, but Paul taught them, and you know, they went and searched the scriptures. You know, like Apostle Tahar said in Acts 17th chapter, they went and studied the scriptures. They went back and see what Paul was saying was it correct. They didn't just take his word for it. You know, they went back and studied the scriptures as we're supposed to do. Go back and study the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to just go and take somebody's word for it. You're supposed to go back and be a student of a scholar of the scriptures. You're supposed to go back and examine everything. You know what I'm saying? Because scriptures also say that the wise look to where to they going. You know what I'm saying? And it also say that, you know, the simple believe, you know, they believe every word, meaning that they don't go back and look up nothing. They don't go back and you know what I'm saying, and do their proper research. You know what I'm saying? Everything that somebody spew out, these people run behind and they spew out the madness. You know, they spew out their madness. They don't go back and study and reread the scriptures and do their homework and go into go into break down what words actually really mean. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people want to go and look at the guy's documentary, Ronald Dog documentary, and they're gonna take it as face value. They're not gonna question anything. They're gonna go and they're gonna take it as face value. They're gonna say that this, they're gonna believe that. A lot of them gonna believe that madness, and they're gonna be just as confused. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be just as confused because they have no foundation in the scriptures. You know, because these people gonna just run. They're gonna take what he says in face value, and they're gonna say that what he's been teaching all along is the truth, and that's what these people really gonna do. They're not gonna study the scriptures. They're not gonna go and study the words of Yahweh Shema Shah. They're not gonna believe in his servant the prophets. They're not gonna believe in the true gospel of Yahweh Shema Shah. Why? Because they they hoping and praying that what was being taught, the true message. They hoping and praying that the true message that's being taught, is incorrect. Because they hate the words of the Most High. They hate what's being taught. And like I said, you see a lot of unbelief that's going on in Israel. Especially we see that the knowledge is increasing. The knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shah is increasing. Through the men of the Lord, through the prophets. And just by, the men of the Lord go on the highways, byways, just teaching and bringing out lessons and to edify the elect of the house of Israel. You have a lot of jakes, they have a problem with that, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them have a problem with it. They have a problem with you teaching the truth because you teach the true doctrine of Yahweh Shema Shah, telling our people that we're the biblical Israelites. Your family members and people you talk through the spirit. You know what I'm saying? They'll say that you're crazy. What you're teaching, you're crazy. Or somebody like a Kanye West or a Kyrie Irving comes out and say that with the Israelites are they just send link to a movie or whatever. Jacob went to believe it because what did the scripture say? The scripture said that the poor man's words are despised, man. And those who really believe Yahweh Shema Shah, who really about that life, teaching the words of Yahweh Shema Shah. Hey, the poor man's words are despised. Meaning that they're hated, they're following their fears. But the words of somebody like a Kanye West or a Kyrie Irving or the Ronald Don character, their words gonna get extolled to the clouds, man. Meaning that they gonna look at it as high regard, even though they don't even have the true knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shah. You know what I'm saying? They really don't have that true knowledge of the Most High and the Son. But yet, they words gonna be extolled to the clouds. Meaning that they're gonna be looked at and they are some great men of the Lord, but which they're not at the end of the day. You got to be in the spirit, to see what's really going on. Because these people are not really in the spirit, man. A lot of these chasers are not in the spirit. Why? Because what these people are doing, a lot of them don't believe it. You see? But yeah, Yahweh Shema Shah does use these particular celebrities to bring out certain things. But guess what? They're really not the men of the Lord, man. Like I said, the men of the Lord wisdom is despised. You know what I'm saying? The men that are actually doing the work and doing the labor of love for Yahweh Shema Shah, their words fall on deaf ears. Their words are despised. You know what I'm saying? These people don't want to hear it. That's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, you had Jay talk a lot of noise to the men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They'll bring out, false accusations. Why? Because they truly don't believe in the message that Yahweh Shema Shah, has for his people, man. They really don't believe it. That's the reason why, they'll go out and they'll despise the words of hate the message that's being taught. Because the message that's being taught, you know what I'm saying? It's a message of salvation for the Israelites. It's a message, you know what I'm saying, command our people to repent, because we're in these last time period, that we need to awake our sleep. You know what I'm saying? As Scripture says, our salvation is nearer than when we believe. You know what I'm saying? It's a high time for us to get out all this foolishness. You know what I'm saying? And all this unbelief that you see that's going on in Israel. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of unbelief that's going on here. You know what I'm saying? It's time out for being ignorant, because it is we're in the age that you can just literally look up information with a click of a button. You know what I'm saying? We had no excuses of being ignorant. We had no excuses of being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? The men of the Lord, particularly out of Great Millstone, they it's thousand videos that these guys make. You know what I'm saying? Every day, you always see Great Millstone making videos, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring out the truth, wisdom, not to understand y'all about Shemal Shah. And you have men out there that teach the same thing that Great Millstone teach. You know what I'm saying? And men out there that not part of Great Millstone, they teach the such like doctrine, man. And Jake is still running around here being ignorant. You have this Ronald Dalton character still out here being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And, that shows you that he watches the men of the Lord, man. He shows that he watched the men of the Lord. Because if he did, he wouldn't be talking about the UFOs, so-called UFOs. You know what I'm saying? Because, the men of the Lord, when the men of the Lord talked about, so-called UFOs and chariots, you know what I'm saying? We got labeled as being crazy. We're lunatic. We're crazy because we such things are in the scriptures is being brought out. And now you see the chariots of Yahweh Shemal Shah. You know what I'm saying? You got the news people reporting on it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is marching in the tune of biblical prophecy, man. At the end of the day, what the words that the men of the Lord speak through Yahweh Shemal Shah in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's in line with prophecy. Wherever your lot is, that's what you're slated to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your lot. You spirit by Yahweh Shemal Shah. That's your lot. That's what you're commanded to do. Typically, this is this guy's lot. This Dalton character. This is his lot to scoff at the men of the Lord. Because if he understood the scriptures or the power of Yahweh Shemal Shah, he wouldn't be scoffing at what's being taught. You know what I'm saying? Because what's being taught is not popular, you know what I'm saying, with the world, man. What's being taught, you know what I'm saying, is something that, the world can't comprehend. That's the reason why every time you turn around, you see these people scoffing at the scriptures. Why? Because they don't understand the message of Yahweh Shemal Shah. So that's the reason why every time you turn around, you see these people are scoffing, you know what I'm saying, are laughing at the scriptures. Because they don't understand, they don't have a clue on what's really going on. So that's the reason why you got to be careful on what these people saying, because like I said earlier, it said that we shouldn't let the unbelief of these people trouble us, man. You shouldn't let unbelief trouble you. Why? Because the fact of the matter is that these people are not going to believe, when you bring out particular scripture. They're not going to believe. They're going to say, oh, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You're out of your mind. What you're saying is nuts. that ain't what the scripture actually saying. It shows you that the ignorance of these people, man. Well, like I said, unbelief is basically sin anyway, because you don't believe in Yahweh Shem Shah. It's like sin. It's sin that you don't believe in the Most High in the Son. Look what unbelief did to our forefathers when we delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. Our forefathers, they had some strong unbelief. A lot of them were going up against Moses and Aaron. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them was doing it. They had a problem, with what Moses was doing. Moses being led by Yahweh Shem Shah to do the thing that he was doing. And you know what I'm saying? And you had Jake out there, the unbelief was unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable right to this day. Jay still don't believe, even though that the message being taught, that's being presented and everything else, Jake still won't believe it. Jake will find all the excuses in the world not to believe, man. Why? Because they hoping that what we teaching is wrong. Because the fact of the matter, a lot of Jakes, they still, they still have ties to this world, man. They still have particular ties in this world, and that's what Jake believes. Jake believes that we're gonna still be here, and that's a lot of they belief, man. But as I said earlier, before I wrap the lesson up, don't let unbelief stop you for stop you, man, because unbelief is gonna get a lot of Israelites destroyed, particularly those who take the sea hill. Those who are not of the elect, they're gonna be destroyed, and a lot of them gonna do because they unbelief in Yahweh Shem Shah. If they err not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of the Most High, man. And with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor due unto Yahweh Shem Shah, by Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone. Enough respect to the brothers teaching and preaching the truth all over the globe worldwide. See you again with another lesson real soon, Yahweh willing. Shalom, Abba Ball, and Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.